Hello, I'm Brigantia Blackbird of the Blackbird Grimoire. Welcome back to our series on the Havamal. Today we are examining verse 112. The first translation reads, I counsel thee, stray singer, accept my counsels. They will be thy boon if thou obey'st them, and they will work thy weal if thou winst them. Thou shalt never sleep in the arms of a sorceress, lest she should lock thy limbs. Olive Bray. And the second translation by Bellows simply says, shun a woman wise in magic, her bed and her embrace. Interesting advice, considering that Odin is married to Frigga, a known practitioner of magic, and that he actively asked Freya to teach him the magical arts at the Vanir. This is also not the first time that Havamal has stated, to paraphrase the words of Jane from the TV series Firefly, girl folk ain't to be trusted. So is Odin a massive hypocrite? Did he tussle with magical women once too many times, learned his lesson, and he's now passing that lesson on in this verse? Or is there a more nuanced take we have on this council? We know from the lore that Frigga is the only one of the gods who was allowed to sit upon Odin's throne. If Odin found his wife and consort untrustworthy, I think we can safely assume that he would have just divorced her and kept her as far away from the throne as possible. We also know that Freya gets first pick of half the warriors slain in battle, with the other half going to Odin and Valhalla. Now, if this was an unsatisfactory arrangement, do we really believe that Odin would have found a way to alter the way things were done? Given those two examples, I think we can determine that this verse isn't a sweeping, never have anything to do with a witch and definitely don't get romantically involved with a witch kind of statement. I mean, if it was, we would be able to find a reflection of that sentiment in Odin's conduct in the rest of the mythos. What would make a witch or a practitioner of the magical arts, male or female, dangerous is if that individual was unethical and dishonorable in their practices. Anyone who studies witchcraft or magic more generally doesn't have to study for very long before realizing how dangerous these tools can be if misused. Without having a decent respect for one's fellow beings, without having some thought about moral values and what constitutes ethical behavior, those who practice witchcraft would be living weapons to catastrophic effect. Obviously, someone like that isn't suitable to have a close relationship, and I think that's ultimately what the verse was really getting at. But let me know what you took from this verse in the comments below, or send me an email at brigantiablackbird@protonmail.com, and we'll have a much more extended conversation there. I'd be happy to hear from you. But that'll do it for now, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.